Can you guys hear the music? Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear my voice? Can you guys hear me? I gotta attack this hill now. Then I can talk. You guys hear me? No music, yes voice. Okay, let me attack this hill and then I can start talking. Whew. No music, yes voice. Oh, that's interesting. Whew. Almost there. Wait for everybody to get in. Woo-wee. Not many people today, huh? I guess everyone's getting their butts kicked in the markets. Whew. Breathe, breathe. High altitude training. Okay. Okay. All right, almost there. Made up the easy hill. All right. All right. All right, no granny today yet. No granny. Where are you at, granny? I got you. It's been a couple of minutes for everybody to get here. I did this earlier than normal. Hey Tony, tell everybody in the room if they're on and want to watch. I'm starting the IG. Alex and them post on Twitter. Today's Friday too. Pretty sure they took off early. I gotta start doing these walks again. I'm so out of shape. All right. I remember why I called this IG live. Because the markets they're changing. And I hear a lot of fear. And it's like, oh man, are we be able to make money? There's nothing new, guys. Drown out all those fears. What's Amazon at now? Remember, I keep telling you guys, it's not how much you make, it's how much you save. I've been saying this for years. Trading is feast or famine. Meaning this, when times come and everyone's feasting, I mean, when things are good, it's fucking awesome, right? It's like life. When things are good, everything's awesome. And no one ever fucking accounts for shit when shit goes wrong. So it's not how much you make, it's how much you save, guys. And everybody's gonna learn it the hard way. Oh, the granny pack's coming. They brought a dog this time. But yeah, man, trading is like feast or famine. Can you guys hear me clearly? I'm making sure my headphones are working. Granny pack.
Hi there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. I live around a bunch of retirees. Nice place, playing golf. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay, cool. Big blower guys coming here. So I just saw on the news yesterday that San Jose is paying homeless people $15 an hour to clean trash up. That's pretty crazy, right? I think that's higher than minimum wage. So the guys with minimum wage is like, fuck, why don't I become homeless and get $15 an hour jobs? Google that, guys. San Jose is paying $15 an hour for homeless. But that's good, though. I mean, fuck, gotta do something. Better than, at least, that's what I feel, man. It forces everybody to do some sort of work. Government assistance should not be just sitting around doing nothing. Just help. You don't have to do hard work. Just go and help homeless shelters or whatever it is, right? So I mean, that's the reform, in my opinion. People always bashing, the Republicans fighting the Democrats over how money is spent to help the needy. And it's like, dude, both ways doesn't help anybody. One way is to keep them fucking dumb at home and not informed so that they keep voting for you to get the money. That's the Democratic way. The Republican way is to say, fuck, these guys are homeless. They're bums. Let's not give them shit. Let them die. That's not the correct way either. Why don't we help these people? I mean, dude, so give them government assistance, but at the same time, make them do something for it. Go clean the roads. Go do something. Everybody can fucking pick up trash. I mean, fuck, dude. If you're too proud to pick up trash, then don't collect that welfare check. I mean, fuck, dude. Everybody needs to work to help society. And that's the problem right now. It's like they're fighting over money when they should be fighting over solutions. Money is not the solution to life. You gotta change the way people think. Same thing with trading, guys. That's why I keep saying practice, discipline, all that, right? It's all mental. Trading's all mental. Life is mental. So you have to give them skills. So I think this homeless thing, $15 an hour is great. At least it gets them outside, gets them feel like they're helping the community versus just panhandling. But that's besides the point. But it all comes into the life. You have to get your ass up and fucking do something in life. You can't just sit around and expect to win the lottery. Trust me, I've been playing the lottery for all my life. It never came. But okay, let's get back to business at hand, which is talking about markets. So, to me, guys, it's the same shit, man. It's like the fundamentals are there, right? What's the fundamental I always preach, guys? Stay disciplined. Work around the lines. The reason, okay, I posted a ton of stuff on Twitter today because the lines concept is very simplistic. Meaning, if you are an experienced trader, you might just laugh at the way I do it, but I mean, dude, it's, in my opinion, it's like more than halfway there if you learn that. Because those are basically resistance and support lines. Everything is based around that. Every other concept that you keep talking about, supply, demand, EMA, moving averages, is all fucking resistance. VWAP, those are all resistance. resistance and support. That's all it is. It all comes down to resistance and support. And you want to get more fancy, talk about supply, demand, all that, sure. But that's the next step. First step is you got to learn the fundamentals, I call it. Most of these gurus have no clue what the fuck they're doing. So at least you can learn the basics so that you can get a head start. And you're better off than most people already. And so, leads me to what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter what the fuck the market does, guys. It comes down to the lines. I call it the lines just because it simplifies everything, right? But lines are more than that, right? I mean, when you start studying, there's whole sorts of lines, right? But I just try to dumb it down for you guys. So basically, it comes down to just be patient. Wait for your entries. Let the stock come to you. Don't chase. Don't add to the loser. And people go, hey, you're scaling in. Isn't that adding to a loser? It's not. I could have done one position and never add. But instead of doing one entry, why not break that one entry? Let's say 1,000 shares into 250 shares each. It gives you 4 opportunities. You may not need all 4. You know, you may say, oh shit, I'm wrong. I'm just going to use 2 and okay, I'm stopping. But it does not mean just adding to a loser. It basically helps you out because now instead of making 1 trade, you're making 4 trades and now you're averaging. But it's still considered 1 entry. I call it 1 entry because you plan it out. I have multiple entries. So each multiple entry has multiple scale in points and scale out points. So it all comes to the same thing, man. You be patient, you wait for your spots, like today. So so now in a tough market where things don't go up as much, they don't gap, you just have to be more patient. There's not many plays around. So you find the play with the most range. Let me repeat that again, because this is the key. So you're lucky that you came here to listen to this, because this is the fucking key to fucking trading in this market, okay? There's a ton of stocks. Which stocks to trade? Look for the stock with the largest range. Range meaning high of day, low of day. And it's moving up and down within that range. So it's channel. It's trading within a channel. And it conforms to the chart. Because if stocks like the SPY don't conform to the chart, it's fucking very difficult for an average person to trade. Look for the stocks that are easiest to trade. Stocks that's conforming to the chart. How do you tell? Look through the history. Go back. See what happened yesterday. And replay those things in your head. You know, you can paper trade a stock in the past. You don't have to paper trade real time. I do this often. At the end of the day, this is how I know I can make money or not. Okay, if I don't come to work, I ask Alex, what did you trade today? Then I pull up the chart. And I go, oh fuck, I would have been fucked. Or I would have made money. That's because by looking at the chart, I knew it's going to conform to my lines or not. Simple as that. So I replayed it in my head. And so now I'm learning. You see what I'm saying, guys? I'm paper trading, but it's paper trading in the past. That's called studying a chart. Hold on. It's a big hill. This is a good point. So let me get up to the hill, and then I'll tell you. Paper trading in the past. This is a new concept for you guys, okay? But does that make sense, guys? Paper trading in the past. So 1 minute as I make up to the hill. It's nice here, huh? See, I'm stuck indoors. I don't fucking appreciate this. Sometimes you gotta just fucking appreciate it. I used to do my walks like every day to avoid FOMO during the midday zombie. I stick around now to help the guys in the room. Like the one day I didn't show up, everyone kind of blew up on PTI, you know? So I make it a point now to stick as long as I can, just to reassure everybody, like, hey man, fuck, don't break these rules. Okay, paper trading in the past. So that's what I call, like, that's what I mean by when I say study the chart. So when you study a chart, people say that all the time, but they never tell you what the hell it means, right? So when I study a chart, I look for these things. first thing I always look for, I always talk to Alex, does it conform to the chart? Some plays are exactly conforming to the chart, man. We can predict it with high probability that when it hits a certain resistance, it will drop. When it hits a certain support, it will bounce. That's what I mean by conforming to the chart. Technical analysis. I looked at the SPY today. It's like all over the fucking place. I was like, fuck, dude, I have no idea. What looked like a support was broken down. What looked like a resistance was fucking like taken out. It's just very difficult. And so that's what I call, that thing is above my pay grade. I'm not experienced enough to trade that shit. I don't need to be experienced to trade that shit because I'm not going to trade that shit. There's like 1,000 other stocks out there, guys. Find a stock that you can read with a high probability of success. You know, so this weekend, do the math, do the homework, go in and look at all your favorite stocks and start preparing for next week, perhaps, and see which one you can nail. Like, for example, today, I never trade Amazon, guys. That's way above my pay grade. I saw Alex doing it, and I was like, and you know why I started trading it? Because I'm like, dude, I just predicted the fucking bottom. Me and Alex just predicted the bottom. You look at my Twitter, we said SSR bounce. SSR bounce was 1603. 1603, 80 cents. The low day was 1603 on the dot. You think this is a coincidence? So right then and there, I was like, fuck, Amazon conforms to the chart. Take a look. Stop to smell the roses. Where the fuck the roses? This is just allergy season. Poison oak. No roses today. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. It makes sense. So the reason I chose Amazon, because I was like, fuck, this fucker conforms to the chart. And so when it went up to the chart, 1660, I shorted. That was my fucking like sniper, dude. You saw the prints. I called it before it happened, and I made a trade. And you know what? I was scared. I was fucking scared because Amazon killed a lot of people. It shot up 60 points. Whoever shorted that shit is fucking dead. So I was scared. Of course you're scared every trade you make. But you know what, man? I've done this a million times. I was like, I gotta do it. The fear is this. The fear is in your head. The more you think about shit, the more fearful you have. Just don't fucking think. That's why I call it trading like a reflex. When you fucking get hit in the balls, you fucking feel the pain. You don't have to think to feel the pain. You know you feel the pain and you react. That's what trading should be. When you get fucking kicked in the balls, you should stop loss. Makes sense now, guys? Some of you guys don't fucking see that. You blow up. Fuck, how many times you got to get kicked in the balls until your fucking penis falls off and say, okay, no more, I will stop my loss. You should fucking know the first time you get kicked in the balls, get the fuck out. Don't get kicked in the balls again. That's what I call stop loss, guys. And that's why people blow up. They go, oh, I got kicked in the balls twice. I can survive the next one. I'm like, why do you need to survive the next one? You shouldn't even got kicked in the balls the second time. Get kicked in the balls, get out, find something easier. Or wait for your opportunity. Wait for that guy to get tired of kicking everybody else in the balls, and then his leg has a Charlie horse cramp on it, and then you kick his balls. You know what I'm saying? Why are you fucking being the first in line to get your balls kicked in? Wait for other people to get their balls bashed in, and then you can come back. And usually at that time, I notice is 2 p.m. That's my observation time, right? 2 p.m., trend reversal. That's what we've been seeing this year. It may be different next year. What if you have no balls? You have no balls then. I don't know, man. That means you got divorced. No balls, but you got divorced. She took both balls with you, her in the settlement. And future balls with you. Took all 100% of your balls and 50% of your future balls. So there we go again. Same thing with the fucking marriage. You need to have a stop loss plan. Pre-plan that shit. But okay, so let's review what I did for Amazon today. I was like, okay, Alex was like SSR 16. So I was actually typing in my calculations on what SSR is. So next time, Alex, just fucking tell the fucking number, dude, so you don't fucking waste my time pulling out a calculator. I could have made that money with you. So how do you do SSR? So we have this theory. So if a stock is down 10% of the day, it gets triggered on short sell restriction, right? So that means you cannot bid whack. So you can only short sell on the uptick. So basically, short selling, you can only short sell fighting the trend, right? Meaning this. So if a stock's going up, why would you want to short, right? If a stock's going down, you want to hammer the shit, hammer the bid. So short sell makes it very difficult for shorts because a guy can put 100 shares up on the bid and you can't fucking hit him. The only person that can hit him is a long with a long position hitting him. Of course, there are tricks around this. I don't want to talk about that. I fucking invented that trick a long time ago. Now everyone's using it, but it's called boxing, but I don't think that's legal either. But anyways, we won't go there. So the calculation on Amazon is, so what I do is I take the closing price and I multiply by 90.9, so 90%. And that comes out with 1603 spot 80 cents. And so the exact bottom today was 1603. Coincidence? So when I saw that, I was like, motherfucker, this shit conforms to the chart, dude. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that it conformed to the chart, I'm like, dude, so now I'm stocking that stock. Because if it blew past that, it didn't do shit, I'm like, I'm scared. I'm not gonna fucking touch this shit because I have no idea what it's gonna do. So the first thing you gotta do is make sure that you can predict the stock. And so this is paper trading, okay, guys? So I did paper trade that. I paper traded in my head. I did not feel on it. But does not mean I did not trade it in my head. So I traded Amazon in my head as if I bought that thing. And let's see where it bounces to. And I'm like, holy shit, it bounced all the way up. Fucking beautiful sign. Beautiful. So there's your range, guys. There's your huge volatility, huge liquidity. It had huge liquidity, guys. You can get in and out as much as you want. Huge volume. Big range. Conform to the chart. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to plot and plan my next trade. Drew up my chart. And I said in the room, 1660. Fucking scary as shit. It went up and down. But you know what, man? It tricked the hell. It took a long time. Probably hung around for 5 minutes. People thought I was consolidating to the next level. But then it started moving down. And so when a big stock like that starts to roll, guys. So my mistake was I did not add to a winner. It was a fucking... I mean, fuck, dude. Hindsight's easy, right? I can fucking slam that shit. But I was like, fuck, dude. I haven't traded Amazon in so long. And you know, so it was my first trade of the day. I'm like trying to take it easy. Who the fuck knows, right? I'm saving my bullets. In hindsight, I should have added to the winner when it rolled under 1650. Because under 650, it fucking unraveled. I could have fucking taken more and then covered each $10 and been more safe, you know. But hey, man, I'll do that better next time. So, but you know, it conformed to the chart. I wrote down the exact price it went, and sure enough, dude, it bounced exactly what we thought it would bounce. I wanted to go 1610 to go long back, but didn't do that. I didn't do that because it would be too obvious. Okay, so it conformed to a chart enough, but you know, I mean, if it's too easy, you know, it wouldn't be right. So let me take a look at what the comments are. But you guys understand how I got into that stock. I never trade the stock, but the reason I saw it conforming to the chart and having huge range was the reason I went in. Because why would I trade if there's no meat? And that's what's called over trading, guys. When you're fucking trading a $1,600 stock to try to make a fucking couple bucks. I'm sorry. That's fucking over trading. That's like scalping for a penny. That's over trading, man. You have to have meat. Just fucking believe this. Just over time, over trading will cost you money. Okay. Do you recommend walking away? I'm walked away, man. A lot of times I close my fucking screen, I walk the fuck away. Because some of us don't have fucking discipline, man. Seriously. Okay, let me take some questions here. What was your stop on it? Look at my Twitter, guys. Those are not on my Twitter. Go on my Twitter. I posted a very detailed on that play, including the stops. I used 1670 as a stop. Why? because that was the break of high of day. High of day was 1665. 1665. So I used 1670. Thank God I didn't fucking go 1671 and come down. I would have been really pissed off at myself. What lines are you talking about? We talk about these lines all the time. These are the battle lines. Go join MIC, the MIC lines. Check out my videos. Check out our MIC videos on YouTube. They're all in there, guys. Remember, trading, in my opinion, is all about entries. This motherfucker argued with me the other week about how entries are not important. It's all about exits. Okay, start entering now. In a bear market, the prices will never come back. You think it'll bounce back? NASDAQ took like fucking 10 years to bounce back from the .com. So you think entries is nothing? Ask for the guys that went bankrupt. Fucking idiot. Entries is everything in this game. No shit, exits are important. Everything's important. But the first trade is a fucking entry, guys. How the fuck can you ever deny that entry is not important when the very first trade you make is already a mistake? If you make a fucking mistake, you started out wrong already. You fucking fall down at the starting blocks. I don't give a fuck if you're Michael Phelps. It's very hard to recover. Yep, I use the line. I use both. Today I use candles too. So I put out a bunch of different graphs, man, or charts. You don't have to stick with one, man. I have like fucking 11 screens. I have volume. I have all this shit up. The more information, the better, right? I like to use the line because it's easier to read when it hits the line. That's it. Fucking bar. If I see a bar, I'm gonna have to fucking draw the lines across each of the top of the bars. So it's very difficult for me. It's just whatever you're used to, try them all. Let me talk about entries and why they're important. Entries are not just about price, guys. It's about mental psychology. If you're fucking stuck upside down a stock, and when a stock comes back fucking to even, I mean, what the fuck do? You take the fucking even trade, or you take a little profit, and then the stock just fucking keeps going down, right? And you're like, oh fuck, I should have, could have. And so, but if you have a good entry, you can afford to hold it longer. So that's the thing, man. Mental psychology fucks you up. If you're in a bad spot, mental psychology fucks you up. So, in my opinion, having a smaller size actually is better for you guys, for most people, to make more money. Because if you're holding a max position all the time, dude, any little game, you would fucking stop out. Oh shit, I can't fucking see. Son. So start small, man. Because being small, you can afford to hold it. I mean, you know what I'm saying, guys? But if you're fucking always maxed out your position, it's like poker, guys. Every hand is different. You see? So in a poker, if you have pocket aces, your starting hand, it'd be fucking great. Versus offsuit 2-7, right? Same thing with fucking trading. Why are you entering FOMO when it's not at the optimal lines? I call those blackjack hands. Enter only with a fucking 20 hand. If you do FOMO and you're betting on a fucking 18 blackjack, it could be beaten. So you better bet smaller. My screener setting for scans. I just find stocks that gap up more than just 8% or something. I have a bunch of different scanners to see what's moving. Nothing fancy, man. I don't do fancy shit, guys. I do basic, simple shit, but they work. They work because I understand what I'm doing. That's the key. You can be given the best system in the fucking world. If you do not understand how to operate that system, you will lose your money. Let me repeat that. It's not about the fucking system, guys. It's about you, the operator of the system. The information is there. We all have the same information. Some may have more, some may have less. But it's how you interpret the fucking same set of data. Is it a long? Is it a short? Is it a buy? Is it a sell? It's up to you, right? And what plays into that is emotions. Emotions. Greed. Fear. Come on. FOMO. So that's what I'm saying, man. So stop looking for the holy grail. I hate using that word. I think it's back to the biblical age. But it's just like, there's no perfect system, guys. Even if there is, the operator is not fucking perfect. The person at the control is a fucking human being. This is why you will never be an algo. Algos have infinite money, infinite weight, no emotions. Rip your fucking hearts out. And they cheat. They see a snapshot of your trades. They see a snapshot of the entire fucking trade book. How could you beat a system that can see your whole cards? They know your fucking position, dude. But you get beaten like this. Algos don't play against one human being. They play against a collective. Right? And so as long as I beat you, I'm good. I don't need to beat the algo, guys. I just need to beat the next dumb sucker that the algos eat up. It's like that joke. So me and this guy goes hunting for lions in Africa. And a fucking lion runs towards us. And my friend's all, holy fuck, we're gonna die. How can we outrun the lion? And I turn to my friend and goes, I don't need to fucking outrun the lion. I just need to outrun you. And I trip him and I run, see? That's trading, bro. I don't need to beat the algo. The algo is not set for me, guys. The algo is set for the collective. See that joke? I don't need to outrun the lion. I just need to outrun you. So you trip the guy and you run away. And that's what these gurus do, guys. They make money by tripping the students. So I'm going to stop there because there's a lot of powerful concepts we talked about. How did I choose Amazon? All right, conforming to the chart. Range, volatility, liquidity. Why do we leave during the midday? Liquidity dries up. What is liquidity? Liquidity is the volume flow, meaning how many people are trading. So you look at my scans. You know what I scan on? I actually scan on the number of trades. So that's been my secret for all these years trading these penny stocks. I don't look for percentage gain. I look for number of trades, meaning how many trades does this stock have? That determines my liquidity. It means, can I get in and get out? Are there enough buyers and sellers for me to get in and get out? So number of trades is very important. Many different ways to calculate this stuff. But I'm a dummy, guys. Like I said, I'm a dummy. I'm not a smart guy. I don't need to do fucking linear regression, all this bullshit. It all comes down to support and resistance. After you learn that, you can be as fancy as you want, guys. You can be as fancy as you want. There's PhDs that are going broke because they go, why doesn't it conform to my fucking models? It doesn't conform because there's like fucking 90% of us are fucking idiots. It's like the guy, so this is the thing I find in poker a lot. The pros always go, motherfucker, he should have folded. That was a bad play he did. But did he beat you? He beat me. But you know what, man? He didn't play right. He did not play the hand right. But did he win? Yes, he won. And so that's like, it's no right or wrong, man. That's why bros get beat up. Because an idiot will come in and do the wrong move. And the pro, who's an amateur pro, doesn't see that. He goes, because he thinks everybody trades the same way, plays the same way, bets the same way, folds the same way. And that's why these algos kick your ass. People put the stops at the same fucking place. Where you stop, guys, is where I enter my short, by the way. I talked about this already on Twitter many times. Where you fucking stop out is where I enter my shorts. Where you sell your long is where I enter my longs. Think about that. Because everyone's doing the same shit. Everyone's doing a stop loss at the same fucking price. So it's very easy sometimes to see where the fuck it'll trap you. But stops are in there. So, you know, I talk about stops a lot. Risk management, the best way, in my opinion, is not by price. It's by max loss limits. That way you don't get tricked by these algos and pricing. Just set your stop max loss. And remember, having a max loss does not mean losing the maximum amount of money every day. The sooner you recognize that your trade thesis is incorrect, the more money you save. Don't let your trades always go out to the max loss. My max loss will hurt me. I don't ever want to go to my max loss. Make sense, guys? So start thinking about those in different ways. So how do you test out your theories? Paper trade. You don't have to physically sit there and bang on the fucking simulator. Do it in your head. Write it down on a piece of paper. That's paper trading. Go back and be honest with yourself. Look at the previous chart. Like right now, look at the open and see and ask yourself, what would you have done? Be honest with yourself. That is the key to studying. That's the key to paper trading. Be honest with yourself. Would you make money and how would you change it? These guys are too egotistical. Do not do this, we'll lose all their money. I'd rather practice and train before I play with the real money. Whew. That makes sense, guys? So that's the key to fucking paper trading. I paper trade every day, guys. I look at the chart, I go, fuck, what would I have done? And if I'm not successful at that, I don't trade that stock for the day. That stock, I don't understand it. I'll study it, and the next time it comes, maybe I'll trade it. But if I can't fucking figure out what it did, and I've already seen the chart, what chance I got? Fuck. Still alive. So I don't think you've ever seen these type of explanations before. Because these gurus, man, I don't fucking know what they're doing. So what did you get out of this walk? First of all, you need conforming to the chart. What's the main thing you learned today? If you have to take out today, is conforming to the chart. How do you figure that out? Paper trading. Go back in history and paper trade. You don't have to paper trade real time. And I think that is the difference that people keep thinking. This is the mistake people think when they talk about paper trading. No, dude. Powerful paper trading occurs studying previous charts and then trying to figure out what would you have done and how can you tweak it for the future. Whew. And you have to have meat, guys. You have to have meat on the bone to eat. I don't want to be fucking trading shit. That's why it's called over trading. When a stock, so I'll tell you how a stock does. Take a ball, put it up over your head, high as you can. Drop it. That's called a bounce. That's what, take a look at fucking every chart like Amazon that went on today. It's the same way, it's an oscillating sine wave, right? So what happens is, it's called consolidation. Each piece is just basically it will consolidate to a flat line. Not really flat, but you understand what I'm saying. It's like a ball. It'll keep oscillating. A ball will keep oscillating, but from a human standpoint, eyeball, it flattens out to a line. I like to just trade the first couple bounces because those are the highest bounces. Those are more predictable. Those are easier to trade. There's more meat. More meat means more room that you can make a mistake and still make money on. So that's why I only hit it the first couple bounces, guys, and I fucking leave. First bounce, then first long, first short, and then the next one be smaller size, and that's it. Be very careful with the second one. That's why I always call it the first bounce strategy. First bounce. Okay, first one's much easier to read. Second one, third one, forget it, man. You're probably gonna lose your money. So always think about those. So in trading, man, I always try to make things like an analogy to real life so you can see it. Okay? So now every time you see a bounce, think about dropping the ball. What happens, the subsequent bounces of the ball, it gets smaller and smaller, guys. Of course, that's wrong because there's always exceptions. Shit always goes crazy, but those are unpredictable. I like to trade things that are more predictable. I don't like to play the one-off scenarios. I like to trade the 80% scenarios, the 90% scenarios, and 10%, okay, fine. I don't need to fucking be in there. Me not being in a losing trade is enough for me. I don't need to be in every single winning trade. I think that's the trader maturity level that I've reached now. When I was younger, I was a manic trader, dude. I traded a shitload. Every fucking bounce, every fucking time. Try to nail every single fucking thing. Fortunately, I did well. But those are much simpler times. I could have done much better, in my opinion. Saved a lot of commissions, all that, if I reduced my trade. That's called over trading. I over traded. Just because I made money doesn't mean it's efficient. So sometimes being efficient is much better. So for you guys starting out, be a sniper, man. Wait for that fucking Amazon to bounce like it did. So take a look at my Twitter Amazon bounce. I posted the chart for a reason, to let you know I did not even fucking touch it until it went to my area. It bounced 60 points. 60 fucking points before I fucking got in as a short. No FOMO, because I was scared. I have PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, but I call it poor trading stress disorder. I lost a lot of money being FOMO in the past. So now I have PTSD, poor trading stress disorder. It's keeping me alive, guys. Preventing me from being FOMO. And how you prevent FOMO? Shit, it's up to you because it's psychology, but I have a tool. The tool is going from line to line. Everything else in between the line, I call it noise. Avoid noise. Focus on the areas of interest. And that's what I call a line. If you guys don't know what it is, and you're losing money, you should be joining MIC, man. Fucking $179 is nothing to learn this shit. You probably lost more money today on that crap. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Any questions, guys? Yeah, I think this is pretty good, man. And nothing replaces screen time, guys. Experience. All these guys with their fancy ass fucking systems and shit, all comes to this, guys. I'm telling you, all reduces down to this. They can call it whatever the fuck they want to call it. And let's see now in these hard market conditions where things don't fade all day long. They reverse on a dime. They zombie your ass out. Let's see how these guys do. They may get one good trade in a week. You think that's enough to feed them? They're feeding themselves off the fucking subscriptions. The more cryptic somebody is online, I mean, just fucking tell it like it is. Make it simple as possible, you know? I mean, some of these things are very advanced. I don't even fucking comprehend them. I need like a whole fucking lifetime to do it. But if you just fucking understand enough of it and use parts that help you make money, those are big takeaways, man. Most of you guys are not fucking full-time guys working 100 hours a week doing this stuff. It's fucking cheap, man, Tony. I mean, I just don't understand these guys. Oh, fucking expensive. $170, $180 to fucking learn all this shit. But they'll go and they'll fucking blow their account. They'll go fucking buy some stupid ass Gucci belt. But hey, you know what I mean? Not everybody's meant to be like this, thank God. If everybody was a fucking big time trading addict like I was, I'd be having a hard time. The thing with the line, guys, I don't know what it's gonna do. That's why I call those areas of interest. So when they hit the areas of interest, let's see what they do. I don't predict. I guesstimate. I make the best guess I can with the information I have. And I wait. Ideally, I wait for the lines. I have FOMO like everybody else. And whenever I have FOMO, guys, I lose. I guarantee you guys that. Hey, what's glue at? GLUU. Can someone look? GLUU. Tell me what the high of day on glue is and what the price is right now. We stopped with the equity feed promotion. I'm gonna have a different program soon for that. So stick around. I need to work that together for a different scanner. 709 now. What was the high of the day? Oh fuck, 112. So before I left on my walk, I put a fucking magic price around the 720 line. If it hits, it hits. It's small size, short. Not trade ideas. I'm not using trade ideas. Have something better. Everyone's using the same thing. I mean, it's good. Everyone uses it. Nothing wrong with it. A scanner's a scanner. Whew. 723 was a line. It's coming for it. On glue. Just watch it, paper trade it, see what it does. Whew. Oh man, here comes that hill. I'm doing better today. Any other question, guys? This is not easy, man. I've never sold you guys a fucking lifestyle. Never once have you seen me say it was easy. When I say trading's easy, that's sarcasm. Yeah, join MIC. We have 2 different brokers we recommend. That's all I can say about that. I'm not a registered broker guy, so can't really talk about it. I just refer you with our special MIC pricing for the ones that we recommend inside the room. Canadians are coming. I'm doing something there. Oh my God. I said I'd go to New York and set it up. What percentage? Okay, so this is a very important note. Oh, I'm gonna take it easy on this hill. Guys, I hardly ever lose. That's a fact. The problem is this. When I lose, it can be very bad. It can wipe away half of my gains for the month or worse. So you have to be cognizant of that. I'm telling you, it's risk management. It's not necessarily how many days you're green in a row. A sign of a good trader is that when they lose, they don't lose everything. Being consistent is easy, guys. Seriously, if you stay disciplined, you will be consistent. Problem is, when you fucking lose, are you disciplined enough to stop out and not keep adding to a loser? That's how people blow up on PTI. They knew they should not be adding, but they kept adding because they've been up 9 days in a row and they broke rules during that streak. That's why I read my tweets today, guys. Read my tweets. In a hard market, bad habits are magnified. Bad habits are magnified. So it's not about how much you win. It's how much you do not give back. That is the secret. And that's what I call consistency. Consistent over not only the green days, but the red days. So set your max loss, guys. Max dollar loss. How do you do that? You fucking just have to do it. Set your fucking max loss and reverse engineer your math to get to the number of shares You scale it each area, and then your stop out points. Do that math. Whew. If you must, break out your 1,000 share limit. Break it out to 200 shares each. And then now you have 5 bullets. Pattern day trading, it works. Okay? You can scale in as many times as you want and exit out one time, marked out. Another trick for pattern day trader. Don't use margin. Use cash. Trade as many times as you want up to your cash until the funds are settled. So try that, guys. Convert your pattern day trading accounts to cash. Now you can trade as many times as you want. Fuck this algo crushing you shit. They're gonna fucking tump on you that bad. You scale out. Don't be fearful of these one-off conditions where shit like that happens. Have a solid plan of risk. Max loss. Max size in number of shares. It will also help you on keeping the max loss low. Do the math. How many shares you can ride comfortably being down a fucking entire point, for example, on a $3 stock. You see what I'm saying, guys? So play around with those two things, which people don't really talk about. And now all the Furu is gonna start talking about it. But every Furu is very basic. Talking about stopping out at a certain price. That's the same shit that every rookie does. What is your edge? There's no edge. Whew. That's when guys like me, I'm coming in and fucking eat all your shares that you sell to me. Whew. So play around with those two things. I think has been a changing thing for me when I started using max loss and max size. Max size as in number of shares. Max loss as in dollar amount. Because dollar amount max loss eliminates the price. Max shares slows down how much you can keep adding. You only have X number of shares. So now you be more wise and more conservative, more prudent to using those bullets. If you know you only have 4 bullets to hit. So you be more wise. Oh, fucking tired. This is not easy, guys. You have to try everything. The way maybe my style doesn't work for everybody either. But at least you hear different viewpoints. And that alone is worth $179. I priced it very cheap on purpose. No fucking DVDs, no upsell bullshit. The reason why I can price it that low is because I know you will stay once you join. Other guys, you won't stay. They burn you out. You chase their pick, you lose your money, and you cancel first month. So that's called retention. No one stays when they don't learn. So I know you'll stay. So it doesn't matter. I don't need to make you all your money. I don't need to rob you blind in the beginning, right? You get value out of it. And that's basically my whole business model, which is not even a business model. It's basically teaching someone to trade the right, proper way. Whew. Morning. I made the hill without dying. $179 monthly, guys. A whole entire month. Fuck, that's like nothing, dude. It's like one night out dinner. Fucking movies are like $40, $50 for a date night at movies. Fucking ridiculous, right? You go out twice to the movies, it's fucking go bankrupt. And that's the thing. People are like, oh, I can learn this shit on my own. Like, fuck yeah, you can. It'll take fucking 10 years, lose all your fucking money, and then give up. And then wish like, oh, I should have fucking learned the right way. I lost a lot of money, guys, to formulate these rules. So I'm just basically teaching you. I mean, dude, I'm not the best, but hey, I will help you get hopefully to where I am. That's all I can promise, right? Teaching you guys to be self-sufficient. That's the number one thing. If you want quick money, I guarantee you, just go to the casino, play blackjack. I'm not joking. If you want quick money, that's how you do it. Don't do sports betting. Go to the casino, play one hand of blackjack, and leave. The more hands of blackjack you play, the higher the probability the house wins. Play one hand blackjack. Put everything on one hand, just fucking do or die and leave. That's the thing. They have like 2% odds on blackjack if you play correctly. So it's pretty good even. No commission. So in a way, everyone should stop. The losing guys at trade should just stop and play blackjack one hand a year. One hand a year. The best way you can gauge what a service does, guys, look at the testimonials, a real testimonial from a real guy, not from one of their guys. Look what I do every day, every single day on Twitter. I retweet these testimonials. I don't write these things up. I don't see any other service has these type of testimonials. And that's how you test it, man. It's as simple as that. I'm here. I've been doing this thing for a long time, helping you guys, helping everybody. Like this walks too, helping me too. So, and especially in these hard market guys, fuck, it's very tough. You chase these alerts that these guys put out. Fuck, man, you'll never recover. You get a bad entry, man. Fuck this guy that says entry is nothing. Start trying to chase one of these alert guys. Holy fuck, dude. These guys go, the plays shoot up like 100% in like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. And then fucking 5 minutes later, fucking you're down 50%. You'll never recover. The stock will never go back up. And then what's gonna happen? You're gonna double down the next time because you're gonna make your money back. Boom, same thing. So within 2 or 3 trades, you're bankrupt. How did I know? I was one of them when I started. I thought, fuck, these guys are making hell of money. It's not easy. And so I keep blaming myself for losing. I was like, fuck, it must be me, man. I must be buying too late. I should just, next time I would have buy right away. The moment he says buy. I waited too long. You know what I'm saying? So you blame yourself when it's really the fucking furu's fucking fault, man. He don't teach you to trade right. Well, I'm back home. I survived, and you guys will survive too this market.